Wishing God's serenity for you. Bye-bye now. Well, hello there. Welcome to the inner sanctum of the studio here at Take12Radio.com. Hey, listen, I just got done reading a editorial which I wrote some time ago. I'd like to read it to you as well. This is called Fuel, Heat, Air equals Fire. Well, fire is made up of three elements: fuel, heat, and air. If you remove any one of these, the fire goes out. Sounds simple? Just as fire is made up of elements that are required for it to be fire, so it is with our recovery. Recovery from addiction, codependency, alcohol. Recovery from addiction, codependency, and alcoholism, as well as many other illnesses, require elements for the recovery process to be successful, including a straight face once in a while. Well, in 12-step recovery, there are just such elements. Okay, are you ready? I think I am. All right, number one, the program. The program is the literature. Boy, I can't talk. This is the directions, if you will. For AA, it's the Alcoholics Anonymous Big Book. Also the 12 by 12. For NA, Narcotics Anonymous, it's the basic text and the how and why. And for some, it's also the NA workbook. This is what makes up what we call the program. There's no such thing as my program. Well, there is. Some people do that. But there shouldn't be my program or your program. The program is what is printed in the literature. It's the directions. Here's number two, the fellowship. The fellowship is the people who have the desire to stay clean or sober. Those who gather at meetings and functions, meet for coffee after, and who are there to share their experience, strength, and hope. Associating with others who live with the same maladies but have victory over the bondage of self is very important and is without parallel. Number three, sponsorship. This is the accountability process that directs us by teaching us how to apply and implement the 12 steps in our daily lives. Number four, getting almost to number five, right to the end. The Creator, God. He is the one who brings it all together and gives all these other elements the ability to be effective. He is the inspiration that fueled the creation of the 12 steps through the author in the first place. And number five, prayer and meditation. These are the tools used to keep us in constant contact with our Creator, without which we have no direction whatsoever. Well, many of us try to recover by only using one of these elements, or all but one of these elements. When we do this, we are living in what is more commonly known as a half measure. And for many, half measures avail us nothing. Therefore, if you're trying to keep up the fire of recovery burning in your life, and even one of these elements is not present, it's a very good possibility you're not going to succeed. Now, don't be discouraged, all right? Because this is important. I didn't say it was the perfection. I said it was the development of these elements that was necessary. The whole thing is spiritual progress, not spiritual perfection. But don't let that become an excuse for not doing the work. Fires have to be built. They don't just appear and expect for you to maintain them all by themselves. So if you're indeed in the process of building your recovery fire and you are really focused and are asking for help and you're making yourself accountable to somebody who knows what they're doing, listen, you are to be commended. But I repeat, you must not remove any of those elements. Doing so would surely lead to disaster. Kind of like my editorial today. Reading a little sloppily, but I think you get the idea. Fuel, heat, and air equal fire. Don't take any one of those out of there, or you're just going to have a pile of ashes. All right? See you next time.